Hey guys, it's Larry. I was washing my bike. I noticed my chain was a little loose, so I'm gonna do a little chain adjustment video for you. We got our stuff laid out here. You're gonna need two 21mm sockets. You can make do with a crescent wrench and one 21mm socket, but I don't recommend using that. But you can. You gotta have something to measure with. I use digital calipers. Something as simple as a tape measure will work. And you need two open-end boxed-in wrenches. You would think that these bikes would have a 12mm here, but mine does not. It is actually 1/2 inch, and why, I have no idea. But these two here are 1/2 inch. We'll get to that in a second. And a torque wrench to do it right. Torque is the manual calls for 73 foot-pounds, which is quite a bit. So let's get at it. Alrighty, so here we are, we're at the back of the bike. We're gonna get our 21mm socket over here to our axle bolt. Get him right there. Get it in the right direction. Okay. Now, you can use a crescent wrench to hold this, but it's, whatever. I recommend highly just getting a socket. Do not never loosen it from this side. Just use this to hold this side and loosen from this side. Alright, let me get this loosened up. Alright, you do not have to take it all the way out. Just loosen it up. You can see I bring mine out to the end of the axle bolt right there. All I was doing over here was just holding this. So now we're going to adjust the sprocket side first, and then we'll even up this side. Alright, so this front one is a lock nut. What we're going to do, we're going to break him loose. Loosen him up just a little bit. That's all you got to do. We'll go loosen the other side now. Same thing over here. Just get your wrench on there and loosen it up. Pop it loose. You can run it down with your finger, but it just needs to be loosened up. Alright, we're back on the sprocket side. So as we tightened it, bring this out, the chain, you can see it move. It slides the rear wheel back, and it doesn't take a lot. So I'm just giving it little half turns here. That's about where I like it, because it's weird, once you tighten the axle back down, the chain will tighten up a little bit more. So I'm gonna leave it a little bit more. Right there. You can see that's all the slack that I have. Let me get back so you can tell. That's all that you really need. That may be a little bit much, but you got to keep in mind that chain's going to tighten up a little bit, and then it will tighten up also as the suspension works. So I'm going to leave it right there, give you a reference. That's all you need. Alright, so now to do the other side, we got to get it even. So what I do is I bring my calipers over here to a common point. Right? Like right here, right directly under the bolt. That's 30 point whatever. The number doesn't matter. It's the distance right here at our calipers, because we need to match it up to the other side. And like I said, you can use a tape measure. If you see here, from that common point to, it's almost exactly 2 inches to the center of the axle. So you can use a tape measure too. As you can see, you can't get that in there, right? So we're gonna have to bring this one out. So that side over, you gotta pay attention to, because over here we're gonna turn it up. It's on the other side of the bike. So the threads are gonna be different. The bolts are the same, but the threads are different. So we're just going to bring this out until we're at the same that we was over there. We can get our calipers in there. Look here, perfect. Took about, I don't know, 2 turns. And then if we check it with our tape measure, leaves it 2 inches over there. So if we do the same exact thing over here, look there, money, 2 inches. All right, so now here's where the two wrenches come into play. Let me get that ready and show you. I should make a note. They make a chain alignment tool, which is what we just did with the calipers, that clamps on here, and it's a little bar that goes up through here. I don't have one. That's why I use calipers. So we're going to get our 2 wrenches. We're going to put one on right here, and one here. And the reason we need two is to hold this one so that it doesn't move while we lock this one down. I only have two hands, so you have to bear with me. So as you can see, I held this one and I locked this one down. Now this can't move. So let's go do the other side. It's the same thing. So I'm gonna take my thumb and I'm gonna roll this down to where it stops. I'm gonna hold this one and tighten this one. Give me 1 second. All right, now we're ready to, we got our torque wrench. We're gonna tighten it until we get a click, and then that'll let us, I got my torque wrench set at 73. I'll show you here in a second, hold on. Come on, click. That's too much. Let's see, hold on. There it is. Click, click. And you can come back over here, check our tension, it looks good. And that's it, we are good to go. Should be lined up. Chain's good. Yep, alrighty, we'll see y'all. So I went ahead and double checked, and yeah, it is 73 foot-pounds, so I have my torque wrench set at 73. There, I know you can hear that. So that's 73 foot-pounds. $73. And if you have any questions on how to properly use a torque wrench, you can message me or Scotty. Either one of us can help you get it lined out. So be cool, be safe. 2 down. Later.